Hello, Adarina. I am Danielle Powers, head of VIP at Live Nation. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
Great. Now let's start off with some basic questions. Have you ever had a difficult boss, and how did you overcome your differences?
I have had a very difficult boss that expected one person to handle everything. It was back in high school when I worked at Marshall's, and my main department was women's and occasionally a cashier or fitting room attendant. The women's department uses a majority of the store space, but as if that's not enough to handle, my boss threw me into the home department and the men's department every chance she got because of call-outs due to illnesses and other things. Even though at the time I was annoyed with my boss and did not want her to give me orders, I was happy to follow them. I knew I was valuable in the business and my hard work was appreciated every day. This realization made me happy to come to work and be puppeted around each day because it benefited me as well as learning new things like products and being able to help customers. Keep going.
What motivates you?
What motivates me is others. I love helping others, whether it's watching them succeed, helping them get an assignment done, or just being there for them. When someone's dreams get fulfilled or they have accomplished a goal of theirs, that's when I feel satisfied, because I finish my job knowing that I made someone else happy. Every job I have ever had consists of satisfying customer needs, and I always strive to give each customer the best attention to fulfill their needs.
Have you ever been in a stressful situation, and how did you overcome it?
I've been in numerous stressful situations. For example, working at my dad's restaurant is stressful a majority of the time because of his temper and the way he handles situations by yelling and not talking. Also, most of the time I work, it's in high-volume events, and sometimes I'm just thrown wherever my dad needs me the most, even though it may not be my expertise. At first, I hated being told to jump from one position to the other, but now I'm thankful for it because I know how to cover every aspect of the restaurant business, which in turn allows me to take those responsibilities to other jobs in customer services and sales.
How do you handle a challenge?
I handle challenges to the best of my ability and do not let the fear get in the way. For example, the first time I bartended, I had no idea how to pour a shot. But I didn't let it stop me. I wanted to learn, and I did. By the end of the night, I was making rounds of shots every 5 minutes. And in the end, it was just a lot of common sense and acting on your feet, which is how I work best.
What is your biggest weakness, and how do you plan to overcome it in the future?
My biggest weakness has got to be wanting to do everything by myself. I always think if I do it by myself, it will be perfect or it'll get done faster. But I realize there's certain things that are physically impossible to do by yourself. And every time I am in one of those situations, I take a step back and I communicate as best as I can with the other person so that it's easier for me to work with them.
Well, that completes our interview for today. It was a pleasure to meet you, Adarina.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I will be in touch.